MissMalini and I'm here with the very dapper Karan Johar yet again. And look at his amazing. Are you wearing linen again?
No, it's not linen. It's gabardine.
Gabardine. Is that a thing?
No.
I've never heard of it.
It's just a word I made up.
That's pretty cool. We're going to make that happen. Okay. So,
gabardine.
So this whole Goa trip, you've been wearing this, like you've been wearing a lot of pastels and you've always had a bright pocket square. Is there some, like you planned this or it's just happening?
Well, it was my stylist Shiraz that thought I should launch my own summer collection for this Goa press junket. So I decided white and pink and we talk all about that, you know, on a special feature that I insist you do with me.
Absolutely.
Just about my looks.
So what are you going to call it? Like you can't call it Cage of this jewelry.
No, I can't do it. I'm calling it my spring is here look.
Spring is here.
No, sorry, I'm going to rephrase. I'm going to call it my summer is here look.
Summer is here. Okay, once he decides, we'll tell you what it's called.
Yes.
Okay, so you're playing a villain in this movie.
Yes.
Okay, but you're such a happy, shiny guy.
Yeah.
So what did you channel?
That's one part of me. I'm also Gemini. So there's the other part of me that is the... So you know Geminis, you know between us we're four of us. Two of us are like happy, sunshine type of people. Yeah. And the other side, our alter ego is dark. It's evil and scheming, manipulative. So there was a side of me that I think existed which Anurag tapped into.
So what's the most evil, manipulative thing you've done in real life? You
It's
don't
about
have to name any names.
It's about you, Malini. I can't tell you.
You know, you always use that answer, and that's such a cheat. It's a cheating
So what is
answer.
your question? What's the most
like evil? And you might be something you regret. Could have been something as a child you stole someone's lollipop or something like.
I didn't steal a lollipop. I've actually been to a Disney store and stolen. Like I did a kleptomaniac activity. I went into the Disney store with my parents and I just really liked this pencil kit and I just decided to take it.
What was the character on it?
It had some stuff and that was, I think I'd stolen at age 8 and then my father realized I had done that so he paid for it of course and then I got this long lecture from my parents back home about how stealing is bad. But after that even at school I've stolen many people. I had a thing for erasers.
Yeah, me too.
I used to always steal my neighbor's eraser and then put on this straight face about like me, I would never take anything. How could you think that about me? I do that a lot even today. Like if I've really spread a rumor and I get caught for it and I've kind of squealed on a friend and I get that phone call saying, have you done this with a straight face? I'll say, what? How can you say that? How can you expect? It's something me and Ranbir Kapoor do really well.
And I believe, you know, if you believe it enough, it's true.
Yeah. You have to believe your own lie. You see, it's critical. You must believe your own lie. When you lie, believe you're telling the truth.
So I have a question. Did you have to audition for the role of Kambata or they just gave it to you?
No, it was the casting couch, unfortunately.
Oh no.
I'm really sorry about it, but I had to succumb and Anurag really liked what I did.
I'm sure. Okay, so on that note, you know, you have such a great sense of humor and you know, you've done all these fun things.
Yeah.
Why do you think most people, unfortunately, in Bollywood I want to do this thing like read mean tweets, but nobody will do it because they...
I'll read mean tweets.
Oh, really?
About myself?
Yeah, read what you have any mean tweets.
Everyone's mean to me on Twitter.
So remember one mean tweet and just read it.
Oh, they're like you do acting, directing, producing, get one thing right, bro.
Oh, bro. Wow.
Yeah. Actually, bro is the most macho I've ever been made to sound on Twitter because if I tell you the kind of things they call me, you would be like beeping right through this show. Because maybe you can't viral, you don't have to beep, but I have somebody or the other of a certain age watching this. They call me all kinds of things. I wake up to really nasty things said about me, like beep, 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 mother this, sister this, wake up, good morning. And like it's all in Hindi sometimes, you know, Hindi bad language. And I'm woken up, instead of like woken up to fresh juice and pineapple, I wake up to mean, nasty, evil tweets about myself.
So you just shake it off? Shake it off?
No, you know, I'll tell you what, it's very simple. When you're opening yourself out to social media, you have to take the good and the bad. So the good is great because it's encouraging and it gives you instant kind of feedback. The bad is nasty, evil because there are lonely people online that really want to kind of hate you because you're famous and they want to attack you on a daily basis, which is great. So initially there was anger, then it moved to indifference, and today I'm just vastly amused.
You know what we should do? We should find those people, because people have, you know, they wouldn't have the balls to say to your face.
They won't. Nobody has the balls to tell you like you are a effed up son of a bitch.
Let's do a show where you land up at those people's houses
and like caught you, like you
got
know.
You.
Yeah, because they like, you can tell from their Twitter handle that they are just plain and simple wanting to be nasty.
Okay, so 5 things that it takes to be a villain.
5 things that it takes to be a villain. The look in your eyes of insanity, the body language of like a villain is always slightly skewed to being twisted. The third thing is, I would say your clothes have to always be dramatic, because a villain is never like subtle and never understated. You can't be understated and be a villain. The fourth is your dialogues have to have that kind of menace in them. And the fifth is you've got to have Anurag Kashyap in your life.
Oh, wow, you knew those. Okay, so I was asking everyone who their Bollywood BFFs are. Who are yours?
My Bollywood BFF is Ranbir Kapoor.
You know, he said the same thing about you.
I know that. That's why I was repeating it. I didn't want to hurt him.
Okay, and did you enjoy being directed by Anurag?
I loved it. It was a great experience. He was like, he's like this child who's been given this big toy called cinema, and he's playing with it with glee. And I love that he's this dark, perceived cerebral, perceived completely like out there filmmaker who's the pallbearer of alternate cinema. But at heart, he's like a kid who, if you snatch something away from him, he'll have a meltdown. And if you take something of his, he'll actually weep. He's a kid. He's a kid who's been given this big toy called cinema.
So I was asking everyone, because I know people are going to at home play charades and they want to act out Bombay Velvet. So help them. What's a great tip of how to act out Bombay Velvet?
I don't know how to act out Bombay Velvet, but I can just say with great menace and look at you and say, कि मैं जो भी करता हूँ, खुद के लिए करता हूँ.
Wow, do that to the camera.
मैं जो भी करता हूँ, खुद के लिए करता हूँ.
Ooh, that's really scary. Oh, okay. And we have a couple of Twitter questions for you. All right. Surat se bholi niyat se shikari. Mention someone who fits that description.
Surat se bholi niyat shikari. मोहब्बत बुरी बीमारी की. Surat se bholi niyat shikari. Alia Bhatt.
That one was from Sanya. A question from Pritesh. Do you think social media is the best way to interact with your fans?
It's a comfortable way. It's a comfortable way. It's an easy way. It's a happy way.
All right. Okay. Awesome.
Whatever
okay.
that meant.
How did you manage to go from such a softie to such a hardcore badass villain?
Anurag Kashyap. He's the one who can transform you from white to grey and then finally black.
And last one, Marta from, I think she's from Germany, says you can direct, you can act, you can dance, you're a costume designer, you've done jewelry. Is there anything you can't do?
Fly a plane. Because I'm scared of turbulence.
Turbulence. Okay, we have to take a selfie now. Please turn on my selfie camera.
Where's it?
All right, high five.
High five.
Thank you so
right.
much,
More
Karan.
power
You're
to
always
MissMalini.
amazing. I hope you enjoyed this, because we'll be back with lots more of your favorite stars right here on Miss Malini's World.
Stay tuned.